I'm going to be opening up and taking a look at an expansion for the Pathfinder adventure card game, the Rise of the Runelords adventure. And this is the Sins of the Savior adventure deck. And I got this from Cool Stuff Inc. Looks like it came with maybe a promo card here. It's just taped to the front in a card sleeve. I don't know if it's a promo or if it's a maybe something that got misprinted and then added after the fact. It is a Horse Chopper +1, and it is a promo. You can tell by the P up in the top. So it is a weapon. So I'll open it up, and I'll probably sort the cards and come back just to make it easier to go through the contents. Just a little bit of tape on the edges there. So 2 packs of cards. I'll sort them into their distinct piles and come back and go through them. So I have the cards sorted into the various piles here, and it really seems like there's more bad guy stuff in this particular expansion than there are weapons and allies and loot, as I remember from past expansions. So you have the scenario card, or the adventure card, the different scenarios, the locations, the villains, the henchmen. A lot of henchmen in this expansion. The monsters, the barriers, and then you can see here you have the weapons, spells, armor, items, allies, and loot. So I'll kind of zoom in and just look at each little section, a quick flip through. So here is your adventure card here that shows you the order of the scenarios, the reward that you gain, and then gives you the breakdown here of the kind of a story. So that's your main card you'll use for all the scenarios in here. And then you have your different scenarios that are going to tell you the villain and the henchman in this one that you use. Any setup stuff, the reward that you get after you finish the scenario. And then on the front side it has, based on how many players, it tells you all the locations you're going to use to play the game. So we have the Into the Rune Forge, the Rhyme Skull, Thessalonian Sins, the Halls of Seduction, and Underneath Sandpoint. And you're going to have the different locations, and these are the ones that are just coming in the Sins of the Savior expansion. So this tells you how to build the deck for that location, the special rules, how to close it, and anything that happens when you permanently close it. And this, the closed side, gives you a little bit of story and reminds you of what you do now that it's closed. So we have Abjurant Halls of Envy, Festering Maze of Sloth, Halls of Wrath, Iron Cages of Lust, Ravenous Crypts of Gluttony, Rune Forge Hub, Shimmering Veils of Pride, Sahedron Circle, and Vault of Greed. And the next thing you're going to get is the villains, the main bad guy in each of the scenarios. We have a Arcus the Dragon, Azavin, an undead lich necromancer, Jordamandus, a human conjurer, a Karzog statue, kind of a construct golem, Mistress Del Vahine, an outsider demon bard, Orticon, a human transmuter, and the Scribbler, a human cleric fighter. Then you have the henchmen here that work for all those guys. We have an Alu Demon Sister. Get 7 of those. High Lady Athroxis. You get 1. Hound of Lamash 2. You get 7 of those. Simulacrum of Vraxaris. You get 4 of those. We have a stone head. 7 of those. A Warrior of Wrath. 6 of those. And Zyodin Zeriok. You have the monsters that come in this expansion. We have a Clay Golem, Elder Earth Elemental, Elder Water Elemental, Iron Golem, Mummy, Shining Child, Sinspawn Axeman, you get 2 of those, Succubus, you get 2 of those, and a Treachery Demon. We have the barriers here. We have a Crushing Door, 2 Disjunction Pulse, 2 Necromantic Death Trap, 2 and a Trap Spellbook, 2 of those. You have the weapons that you can get here. Acidic Sling +3, Dancing Scimitar +2, a couple of those. Flaming Ranseur +3, you get a couple of those. One of the slings though. Venomous Heavy Crossbow +2, you get 2 of those. Some new spells. Have Blizzard, Disintegrate, and Raise Dead. Have the armor, a bolstering armor, an invincible breastplate, and a winged shield. The items, Headband of Epic Intelligence, and a Wand of Treasure Finding. The allies, an Elven Sharpshooter, Pyromaniac Mage, Sacred Killer, Shaman, Velociraptor, Zubazeg, kind of a pig demon looking thing. And the last thing you get are going to get the loot cards that are probably given as specific rewards for adventures or scenarios. We have a Fanged Falchion, Orticon's Staff, Revelation Quill, Rune-Forged Weapons, Staff of Hungry Shadow, and Summon Monster. So that is everything that's going to come in the Sins of the Savior adventure deck for the Rise of the Runelords adventure path of the Pathfinder adventure card game.